Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So today we are going to be continuing with our walkthrough of Sunken Sanctuary. So this is going to be episode 2. Last time we defeated 4 bosses, I believe, and we are about to go to a new area. So we ended up in this shrine what's not in our covenant, so we can't really do much. All we can do is like level up, but we can't offer him anything or use the alchemist switches here until we change that. I'm not sure if we've actually got any spheres. No, we don't. If we had a sphere, we could change it into our current covenant and would be able to use the alchemist and all that, but that is not the case. So anyway, let's go and continue through here. So this time, still going to the left of the elevator, we're going to come this way. Just watch out for these invisible dog guys. I'm not sure if they'll follow me this way or not. Don't look like it. They definitely follow you the other way. Anyway, we can pop down here and get 3 bells of return. And in here, there's a war hammer. Though we're not really going to be going with the hammer or the axe path. Even though I'm using a morning star at the start, I don't think I'll end up, like, later on, if I do manage to get hold of a class 5 weapon, I have got in mind which one I'd like it to be, so I'm going to be taking the sword path at the moment. Though they are swords that take strength, but yeah, so I'm just going to continue over here to the right until we end up to this dark room, which is another shrine. Obviously, we are going to go ahead and equip the candelabra, sorry. I don't know why I said candelabra. And boom! New shrine for us. So, I think we can't level up now. We can make offerings, though. So last episode I said I didn't know if stone guides or the guide guides can only take you back to ones that have another guide in it, or it can take you back to any of them. And the case is that it will take you back to any single shrine that you've visited before. So we're just going to pop back to the first one a second. We've got a blacksmith here. We are actually going to go and set up a leader. So we've got a blacksmith here, a leader, and a guide. No, we don't have a guide here, so let's put a guide here. In this first one, I always like to have the 4 main ones for me, which is blacksmith, guide, leader, and alchemist. Though alchemist isn't really worth that much at the moment until late game, but anyway, with the leader, what we can do is trade ingredients in. So here we could trade 3 skullbat wings in, and we can choose one of these 4 items. So whichever one we choose, we're going to get every time we rest at the bonfire. So we can have an extra Estus flask, we can have fire paper, or we can have bolt paper. So I'm going to go with the bolt paper. So now every time we rest at any of our covenant's shrines, we will get a bolt paper. See? Imperial Shockstone. Also, I think we can level up our weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. We had a soldier's poem. We need 1 more to get it to +4, but still, we're doing okay. And, oh yeah, also something I didn't mention last episode is if you go here to the statues, and you can see down bottom near my Sota and my gold, what passives we got going on. So we get a passive for each NPC in the shrine in the area we're in. So for instance, if we go to the statues and look at them, if we go all the way to the bottom, it says they're passive. So the blacksmith one, for instance, grants attack bonus for the area. So if we're having trouble with a boss, we can set up a blacksmith and it will give us slightly more attack power. So that's pretty cool. And each statue's got its own thing, like the mercenary will give us more gold drop from the enemies. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I just forgot to mention that in the last episode. So anyway, at the moment we're going to go travel back to Sunken Keep. That's where we were, and we're going to advance a bit through the game. It's not really worth hanging around here too much. Nothing that interesting. Over here to the right though, there is a ring, which is the link of fire and sky. So oh god, fucking idiot, man. I thought that we were going to respawn a lot quicker than that. Oh, God's sake. Oh, well. Anyway, that ring, what it does, it pretty much just cancels any element. Like, so I believe what it means, like, if we're fighting against an electric enemy, I guess, then it will lose its electric power. I can't confirm that it means that, but if we read it, where is it? Over here. Nullifies elemental imbalance. So I'm guessing it does that. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm guessing it just takes all the elements out of the battle. Right, so what are we doing? We're going to continue. So we're going to come from the left here and continue up this ladder here. Head left. So just here we can just watch out for these guys. We can continue up to advance or go down. If we go down, jump across here behind these bushes, there's going to be a crystal sphere, which is pretty useful if we want to make the other shrine as our own covenants. And that ring we just picked up is actually very interesting for the class I'm using right now. So let's take this one off, and we are going to put this plated band on, which will increase our strength. So if you've got a strength class, then I definitely recommend going ahead and do that. So the only way out of here is we've got to head back down, and we're going to end up where we were before at the start, and we're just going to have to walk all the way around. Okay, there's a secret wall here. I was just confirming that. I didn't remember if it was here or not, but yeah. Press circle on this wall, and there's going to be a stone merchant and a pack of soap out there, if you're interested in that. But now it really is time to continue through the game. Hanging around here far too much. These monuments we're not going to be able to use quite yet. We will be able to use them very soon, though. We can't get up there yet until we have the ability to dash in midair. Come to the top, pick that up. Some poison throwing knives. So if we go up here, we'll find a boss. Oh, sorry, up this ladder we'll find a boss, but we're going to come this way because we can fight that boss from this way round as well, and plus we get a shrine if we do it this way before heading to the boss. So I really recommend coming this way if you don't want to walk there if you do die. The boss isn't that hard, but it's still worth lighting this shrine before trying at him. We have now got Imperial Shockstone every time we spawn, so let's go ahead and equip that. Oh god. Yeah, that's the thing. If you come into the battle this side, it like starts like really early, and like you don't even get time to watch the intro before he's already on to you. Okay, calm down, dude. This battle's also a lot easier if you're using a shield, because all he does is really just attack you with his sword. He's got like 2 or 3 moves, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, the damage is pretty good at the moment, especially now my weapons are like +3. We've got the lightning going on. That damage is pretty good at this point. Oh, I hate that attack. I'm getting hit so much. Just luckily this boss is a piece of shit anyway. He's dead. So, like I said before, if we come through this way, we can pick this up. Whatever, we can go back down there if we want. It's another stone leader, so that's pretty good. I always like to set up stone leaders where in the main ones, or the ones you seem to be using the most. Now we're just going to head up here to the left, and we should encounter the NPC that gives us the ability to use these monuments we've been seeing around the game. If you talk to him 3 times, I believe it is, he'll then give us the ability to use them. Okay, and we get a set. So personally, I do prefer to have a faster moving set than the paladins. I'm just not used to rolling so slow. So anyway, with the ability we can press circle on these monuments, and invert gravity until we activate another, until we walk over one of those little purple thingies. We will invert the gravity, so yeah. There's one of these in here, and I think that's all there is in here at the moment. We can't go further in there until we have a later ability, so we're going to head back down now. Obviously now we can use all the monuments around the game. Like there are like a lot of them. I'm not going to go bother back and down now. Maybe I'll show you a few of them in a second, I don't know. Nothing too important. Just go down here. Pick this up, Stone Alchemist. That's pretty good for later on in the game. This place is actually quite dangerous. There's quite dangerous enemy around here if you run into them. I think it's down here. I'm not sure though. I don't really want to run into him. Oh yeah, I like this set a lot. No, that's not the set, mate. Kind of reminds me of the people from Audia in Dark Souls 2. Alright, so that guy is some strong motherfucker for this level, so we're not going to continue that way. Watch out for that string. Must have been lucky not to hit that. And these 3 strings just here. We're going to use that crystal sphere in a minute. Okay, bronze key, that's good. That's for a little secret or little optional door in a second. Cool down for the elevator. Watch out for this guy. You should be able to kill him without too much trouble now with the weapon at this level. Now you're just going to have to wait until it comes back down again. And this is going to take us to... It's going to take us all the way back to before... No, sorry, after the door that we open with the first boss key. It's where the NPC was, what taught us about the dragon and all that crap. So just to let you guys know where it is, it's further down here. We're further advanced at the moment. Really, we do have to go to the right now. It's where we... Holy shit! How many? Oh, I didn't expect them to do that much damage. Alright, so we're gonna come up here to the monolith, or whatever you want to call it. And you can do this, invert gravity, come over here, get that ring. And that's pretty much all there is up there, I think. We're actually going to come back down in here and use the crystal sphere just to make it our own. And now we can use whatever NPC was in there, so that's pretty good. And just up here we lost our souls after these guys. That guy up there's got my souls, whatever. These guys do actually do quite a bit of damage, the guys with the axes. Come on, dude, fuck off. Don't you want to do it again? The other side of this lot. Come on. There we go. As you just seen, there's a stone guide up there in those trees. And we can continue up here. Right, so anyway, after all that trouble we've just had, this is where we came out. So that joins up to the sunken place we was just at. And this is the castle. So before heading into the castle, we're going to head up here. And we can open this with the bronze key. So if you did get the monument power and just teleport back to the start to come here without going through the shortcut, you wouldn't be able to get the axe in there and the soap. It's not too much, but anyway. Also, if you come up here and stick to the left to do that, you're going to get some 3 shock stones and a bag of soap also. But now it's time to head into the castle. I don't like the castle that much, and there's not really anything that special in it, so we're not going to hang around in this place. At the start, we're just going to stick to the left. You never leave one of those skulls alive, because they will just follow you forever and destroy you, literally. Here we can head up if we want a ring. I think that was up here. Let's hop over here to the left. Tornado and Imperm ring. Okay. Right, so now we're going to continue left. There's the same as if we wouldn't have gone up and would have just continued this way. Take out the mage, you shouldn't be too much trouble. Right, so this room is the most dangerous room in like the whole game. So just quickly hop up, don't hang around there. Come up here and try and get to this area as soon as possible without taking too much damage from these guys. And press this. That's going to be this shortcut is going to take us all the way back down. I'll show you guys actually, instead of trying to explain something that's probably not going to be explained correctly. Right, so this elevator actually is quite a good shortcut. Not that you're going to need it anyway because there's a shrine in a sec. But this shortcut goes all the way back down to the bandit's pass, just before going into the castle entrance. So yeah, but anyway, there's a shrine just here, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Unequipped are this stuff. There's a chest here. The hunt is set. And yeah, now we just come up here. Take a few of these guys out. We're really close to the boss now. So get ready for it. It's not exactly one of the easiest bosses either. There's one more shrine before we get to the boss though, so. Right, before getting to the shrine, we're going to come down here, activate this. This is a shortcut that will take us all the way to the bottom of the castle entrance. We want to jump off here anyway. You can jump off here. Okay, watch out for this guy though. Okay, we can't go up there anyway, I don't think. So I'm not going to bother risking my life against that guy, thank you very much. But yeah, if we take the lifts all the way to the bottom, it will take us to the ground floor pretty much of the castle. Just here. Kind of where we started. So that's a nice little shortcut too. So now we're going to come back anyway. We'll be talking to the NPC after the boss battle, so don't worry too much about her. And we're going to come all the way to the right to finish ourselves with a small shrine before the boss battle. Right, so yeah, just make sure you got your shuck paper ready. And I kind of recommend putting on, not pick up the blacksmith set. Yeah, we did, okay. Yeah, I recommend putting on the blacksmith set since it's got a lot of fire resistance to it. And here we go. Okay, so this guy's not horribly hard. Right, that tail attack does quite a bit of damage. Right, so this is the best attack he can do because it's really easy to dodge. When he flies, just take note of what end is coming in and then just don't walk into it like that. I was walking too fast, but okay. And then you just get like behind him and it should be fine. So normally what I do against this boss is when he's on the ground, you square and then triangle. There's two reasons for that. One is if he does his tail whip attack, then you normally dodge it. And also if he decides to go in the air, then you normally get a little tiny extra hit on him. The only thing is you got to pray that he doesn't do the fire attack. If he does that, I guess you just got to kind of tank it. That does seem that with the mace, it kind of staggers him more, so you don't really get to do much attacks when you're doing it. But with the sword, I recommend doing that, because normally he will continue doing his attacks when you're trying to hit him. But with the mace, it seems slightly different, so that's cool. But anyway, once we've killed him, we're just going to pop down here to the left, drop down these platforms, and we're going to find the NPC we was talking about before. Apart from getting the jagged key, whatever, okay, yes, we killed the dragon, thank you very much. And we get our next ability. So this ability, we can jump from wall to wall. Oh shit, I thought that was a wall. So yeah. So this allows us to advance in the game a bit anyway. So the Imperm's charm adds fire damage to your attacks. Okay. I prefer attack reach at the moment anyway. Right, so I'm gonna continue without going, oh god. I'm gonna continue without going to that's close. I don't know why I risked that. So, oh god. So to get to the next area, I really do recommend going back to a shrine and spending your soul. But anyway, to continue, you're going to have to come over here and climb up this wall, which is to the right of the castle, and go over here. So there's actually a merchant here that will sell you Soldier's Poem. So I'm actually going to go ahead and buy one of those, just to upgrade our weapon again. And you're going to have to jump down here and activate this, which will open this gate. Just be careful of this giant and come through here. And this is going to take us to the next area to advance through the game. So obviously there are a lot of optional bosses on this game. I probably won't cover all of them, but I will cover some of the more interesting ones and some of the ones that have treasures or useful kind of stuff behind them. I'm going to try and get to the shrine as fast as possible. It's actually really close. All we have to do is come down here, chat for this guy, and just stick to the right, and we will get to this shrine just here. Boom. Right, so now go ahead, level up, and use your skill tree and whatnot. Tree of skills, sorry. Okay, looking good so far. Okay guys, so I apologize for the next like 2 minutes got corrupted in my capture card, so I'm not going to be able to show that. But literally from this shrine to where the video is going to continue, it's just literally a straight line to the right. You cannot miss it. Just one thing, just be careful of the chest that is below the jumps that the video will start at, because that is our first mimic. Once again, I'm sorry guys, hopefully you enjoy the rest of the video. And over here to the left is a shrine. Can we level up? Nope. Okay. So from here we're gonna head up here, but before going any further, I recommend using one of these green potions, because this is gonna let us see certain invisible enemies in a second. Probably used it a bit early, I don't know. Forgot about that guy really. Right, so over here, these enemies just here would actually be invisible. if not for the green potion, and they do some damage, so just be careful with that shit. Use that double jump to get up here. Oh, come on, dude, I want that item. Thank you. Okay, we got pistol. I think we need to use another one already, actually. Just in case. I can tell you guys that these guys hit really, really hard. They may look like little pieces of shit. Well, they are little pieces of shit, but they don't exactly hit like little people. Now out here there is a chest for the scorpion set, which is kind of a bit like a ninja kind of armor. From this point on, I really do recommend hitting most of the chests, because there are going to be a few mimics from this point on. And I can tell you that if you get eaten by a mimic, there's not much chance of surviving unless you really have got a high level. Okay, I don't think we're going back up there by the looks of things. Sorry about ignoring you, dude. We're gonna have to come over here to the right at the moment. Oh shit, invisible guys. Come on, quick. These guys damage a lot. No. Don't want to die. Oh, that was so close. That was scary. I always forget about these guys. You get back up there? Yeah. Oh god, I just used the wrong item. I thought we had a potion equipped because it's red. We got fire paper. That is cool. Look at you three. Well, at least we killed him now in one hit, I think. And we got a little shrine over here. Alright, so we're close to the boss. Watch out, you can't stand in that shit yet. Well, fuck you. There's 13 soap there. 13k soap there, so I'm not going to let that go. Sorry, dude, can't just let that go like that. Boom! Bitch. Come on. Oh, these guys resist so much when they've got your soul. It's not even funny. I can't believe that guy just resisted so many fucking hits. Well, there was 13k down the fucking group drain. Ugh, it's so annoying. I think I'd killed him like twice if it weren't for my soap being with him. Well, whatever. What's done is done. I'm just going to ignore him all this time and go straight to the boss. This boss isn't too hard, but if he does hit you, it could be pretty devastating. It's not too hard to dodge, but I really don't like this guy. It's actually pretty easy, but I just really don't like him. His attacks seem like sometimes they should hit you and they don't hit you, and then they do hit you when they... I don't know. Just roll whenever he seems to be doing anything, and you should roll through it. Unless you're in mid-air like that. Okay, and also be careful if you did leave the invisible guys alive to the right like I did. They sometimes actually come into the boss battle, believe it or not. Yeah, that guy's pretty easy. As long as you learn not to get hit by his attacks, it's like really, really easy. So anyway, first we're gonna head up here to activate the shortcut back to the shrine. Like that. Crystal sphere. And yeah, we're just gonna head back to the shrine. So that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. The game's not terribly long, but it's not terribly short, so at least another 2 episodes before we get through the game, depending on how many secondary bosses we do. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and level up here, guys. If this did help in any way, please give it a like and subscribe. I know a lot of people are going to look for this, look for walkthroughs of this game, not to find a lot of the items, but just to know where to go next, because the game doesn't really explain that all that well. And yeah, I'm going to try and explain it as well as I can every time we have to go somewhere. So yeah, guys, we will see you next time.